ho!
As we're nearing the season of Christmas, it's that time of the year where we give and expect gifts. When you think of Christmas and gifts, you remember Santa Claus. Here's the story of St. Nicholas, the real Santa. In a bustling coastal town called Patara, there lived a boy named Nicholas. Born into a loving family, his heart was as wide as the sea that stretched out before him. Even as a child, Nicholas had a remarkable gift for seeing the needs of others. His eyes, bright and full of wonder, were always quick to spot those in distress, the poor, the lonely, the hungry. As he grew older, his heart only deepened with a desire to make the world a better place. When his parents passed away, they left him a vast fortune. In his home there were chests filled with gold coins, yet instead of hoarding it, he whispered to himself,
"This isn't mine to keep. It's meant to help others."
One day Nicholas heard about a poor father in his town. The man had 3 daughters, and he was worried because he couldn't afford to get them married. That evening, as the moon rises and the streets fall silent, Nicholas wraps a small bag of gold coins in a cloth. He wears a dark cloak to blend into the night. He reaches the cottage where a faint light flickers inside. Carefully, he tosses the bag of gold through an open window and slips away into the shadows. The next morning, the father finds the bag.
"Oh, what is this?"
he exclaims, holding up the cloth sack. His daughters gather around, their faces lighting up with joy. The father immediately arranged a marriage for his first daughter. After the first daughter's wedding, Nicholas returns and slips a bag of gold in one of the stockings drying outside. The next morning, the father was surprised to find yet another bag of gold. The father then quickly arranged a marriage for his second daughter, and after her wedding, the father stayed awake for at least 2 nights to unfold the mystery. He hid behind a door and caught St. Nicholas in the same act of charity toward the third daughter. The father, on seeing Nicholas, fell on his knees, thanking him. Nicholas pleaded with the man not to tell anyone about this. However, the next morning, the entire town had heard the kind deeds of Nicholas. The townspeople then began to approach Nicholas for help. Nicholas continued to be charitable towards his town, sailors, and many more. Nicholas was soon ordained as a priest and after a few years was proclaimed the Bishop of Myra. After Nicholas passed away, his story spread far and wide. In some places, they called him Santa Claus and said he brought gifts to children on his feast day. When Dutch settlers came to America, they brought the story of Santa Claus with them. Over time, his name became Santa Claus, and his story grew. St. Nicholas, the beloved figure whose legacy inspired the modern-day Santa Claus, is a powerful example of selflessness and generosity. By giving from the heart, we carry forward his legacy and make a difference in the lives of others. This Christmas, you could secretly gift something to someone in need and be their Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Thank you for watching this magical Christmas story about St. Nicholas.